Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday Night Football. We're live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. We've been looking forward to this contest between St Kilda and Collingwood. The footy is finally back. After a long hot summer, it's time for these sides to show us what they've been working on. The skipper leads his team out onto the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Pies. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. If they're at their best today, they should be comfortably too good.
Thanks for that, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. Early in the second quarter of the Collingwood St Kilda Queens birthday match of round 12, 1992, Saints coach Ken Sheldon came down to the boundary to greet forward Craig Devonport and offer some timely advice. In scenes that would be replayed countless times down the years, Sheldon grabbed his player by the jumper and gave him a frightful spray. Deep into the final term, St Kilda trailed by 5 points when a Stuart Lowe tackle created a loose ball in St Kilda's forward pocket. It was Devonport who swooped, pivoted and snapped at goal with his left foot to give the Saints the lead with 8 minutes to play. It was to be the last goal of the match, the siren heralding a 1-point win for the Saints and instant redemption for Devonport. The full-time scores 10-17-77 to 11-10-76. Flanders under pressure. Cameron runs onto it. It's a free for push in the back. Clever kick. Perryman with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Dacos has found some space. They'll bide their time. Pendlebury in the centre square. McCreery, strong grab. McStay, DeGoey has it within range.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Snap around the body, it's there!
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Pies by 6. Cameron with a deft tap. DeGoey, Dacos, plays on. Hand pass cut off. Good looking kick. Sharman working hard and being rewarded. Who's at home? King looms large as usual.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He can draw them level if he's accurate. Oh, into the woodwork it goes. And the margin is 5.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Houston to bring it in. Oh, no, what's he doing?
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He can peg one back for them with a straight kick. But he's hit the post.
The Pies will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Houston with the footy. McCreery couldn't hold it under pressure. Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Should have done a lot better there.
The Pies showing some good signs early. Quality delivery by foot. Moore can keep it moving. Lowers the eyes. That's well played. Well-weighted kick. Moore. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Schiltz has got loose. Tidy ball. DeGoey has charged into space. Hall read that one like a book. They haven't been able to buy a goal. DeGoey takes an excellent grab. Pendlebury. An obvious free kick there. Normally delivers. The Pies are out of trouble. Can he find a teammate? Schiltz gets a good bounce. Advantage paid. Well, he had to try, I suppose. Provides some run. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Saints came in knowing that they needed to apply great pressure, and they've done that so far. Has it come at the cost of their own ability to score, though? I get the feeling they're going to need to be a bit braver with ball in hand if they're to cause an upset.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Marshall showing his skills. Side bottom. They're tackling with great intent. Marshall showing his skills. Flanders. They're breaking down across half forward. Neat little stab kick. Crisp onto it in a flash. Philippou gives away a free for a high tackle. Can he impose himself on the match? They've opened them up here. He's been industrious. The runner will be out in a minute. Probing ball. Frampton clears the area. King. They cannot keep him quiet. It's loose inside the 50. Quaynor is calm in a crisis. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
He goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Both teams on the board now. Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. Boxall. The defenders will be nervous. They're moving the footy well here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst. Short pass looks good. Crisp in the clear. The Pies might be about to start something. Manages to find a teammate. Honours the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Wilkie read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. They'll take the patient approach. Spent what he didn't have. Silvani gets in the way. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
The kick was centimetre perfect. The ump calls play on. Can he hit a target? Elliott wins the contest hands down.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Sinclair tasked with the kick in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
To give them the lead, he's done it.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
Three lead changes now. Steen showing his skills. Windhager with a steal.
To give them the lead after the halftime siren.
This will land in the goal square. The Pies have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Pies will not care one bit that this game has been dour and lacking in goals. They're in front and that's all that matters, so expect them to continue to bring the hard, defensively minded edge that's earned them this lead.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Paul throws it on the boot. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Stripped of the footy. McCreary desperate to win it back. Hill with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Dacos appreciates that delivery. Golden opportunity here.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
The Pies with a break now. Steen wins it out of the centre. Dacos, and inside 50 goes begging. Searching kick. Hill, dangerous to leave on his own. Just has to hit a target. Perryman with the big fist. Garcia. He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here. Sharman, that's good work rate. What a game he's having. Ryan couldn't haul that one in. Hall, this is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
To finish off the good work.
Touch and go. Misses.
Bad kicking is bad football. Cliched, but true.
Houston with the footy. McCreary, that's a useful ball. Frampton couldn't complete the mark. Dacos, sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Perryman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Gives away a free and the moment passes. Crisp, he's generally a good kick. Dacos in some space on the wing. What's he got on offer? The Pies look well drilled. Dacos had his name written all over it. Run down, great chase.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Owens on a lead. I've liked his game today. Wilson, all on his own. He's been quiet, good thinking and good execution too. Conservative kick, Sharman. That's a push and paid. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. The Sharon hits the deck. A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid. Elliott, he's outmarked two of them. Taking time to assess the options. This is good ball movement. Doesn't often waste it. Well played. Can anyone take a mark? Side bottom. He's taken a beauty.
This would be huge right on three-quarter time.
He's got it done.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Saints are having a go, but they just can't get any fluency with their ball movement. They've been stagnant and predictable, and it's made for a difficult day for their forwards. I think their fans would welcome a change in strategy. You might as well lose by 10 goals as 10 points.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Marshall got his palm to it. Flanders, time to turn on the Jets. Wood, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Frampton is a rock in defence. The Pies are red hot at the moment. Dacos works hard to present. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Wilson made the footy his. Dacos wins it back. Great mark. The Pies are playing like winners. Elliott, strong grab. Looking to extend this margin. They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to... answer in the affirmative.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
The Saints are still in it, but a goal there could have just about sealed the deal.
Looking for a quick transition. Good penetration on the kick. Wilkie outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Going for territory. Frampton saves the day again. That's skillful. Allen has found some space. They're playing with purpose and poise. McCreary got to the right position and hung on. He would have fancied his chances from there. Silvani runs onto it. Quality delivery by foot. Probing ball. Who's front and centre? Quaynor. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. Clever kick. Allen. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make. The Saints guarding the corridor. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Moore read it well, and they're away. Wood takes an excellent grab. Got to go now. Bangs it long. He's off target.
I played with a bloke like that.
Dacos to bring it back in. Schultz can keep it moving. You can see their confidence growing. Cameron makes position. McStay. This is good footy. What's he got on offer? The Pies are bringing great energy. He should have held that one. Cameron. McCreary. Schultz. Well, he had to try, I suppose. Kicks inside the forward 50. Long. Fumbled it like a cake of soap. Dangerous place to lose it. McStay. He'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Pies are imposing their will on this contest. Cameron with a deft tap. Can he find a teammate? That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. A little clumsy with that tackle. The Pies have done it comfortably. They didn't have it all their own way, but they were a class above today. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Pies have got off to a winning start, but they've got a couple of things they need to fix. They've brought high expectations to this season, and there was some suggestion today that those expectations are justified. An interesting watch, but so far, so good.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.
See the Americans are shouting as old barricades show. Oh, the membership the cave walk for the good old Collingwood. Woo!